Hello, potassium people. Welcome back to another delicious, scrumptious banana bites where I'm asking Valve to please add the strange second banana to TF2. Now, today is something I've wanted to do this for a while now because some people may not believe this, but I actually do read every single comment that I get on these videos. No matter how many times I've seen the same comment, I still read them. It's driving me nuts. But here's the deal, right? So the way I keep track of things is I typically leave a heart. If I read it, I like it. It's pretty common, right? Some of you don't get hearts because you're now on a watch list for some of the things you're saying. All right, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through a tier list of sorts, a very simple tier list of all the different kinds of comments I get. Here it is. It's right here. So we're going to go through and I'm going to just kind of explain my reasoning for each of the different kinds of comments. There is no D and F tier because even if it's the most evil, just unnatural, stilted, and downright diabolical comment, I still like reading them. So with all that said, let's get into it. And then at the end, I will, of course, eat the banana. So, fun fact is the first one. Sorry for the tiny text. We're going to show the full thing. Like, I'm going to stretch it out when we're done. But for now, it's going to be a little itty-bitty thing. So, I love when people put fun facts about bananas as a comment. I don't even care if it's related to the video. I don't even care if it's, like, tangentially related to bananas. Seeing these is great. I know most of them, but every once in a while I'm kind of shocked. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. And then I look it up, and it's a 50-50 on if it's true or not. But realistically, even so, still huge fan of fun facts. Some of the fun facts are kind of mean-spirited, but that is very, very rare. I'm going to put fun fact into S tier. It's a phenomenal type of comment. Second type of comment I've seen is the first banana question. This one is fairly common. The reason why is probably because, oh, the second banana, you're always talking about the second banana. What about the first banana? I'm going to lay down some truth right now into your ear holes. So make sure they're clean. Make sure there's no wax in them. The first banana can technically be two different bananas for TF2. The first is the potassium bonnet, because it came out before the second banana was added into the game. And I know people are going to be like, oh, it's just related to the phrase, you're a second banana, whatever. I get it. I understand, right? But realistically, if we're talking about which one was added to the game first, potassium bonnet, you could also say bananades. There's a lot of cosmetics with bananas on them. I cover that in a different video. So that's the first one. The second one is the fact that the Cavendish, which is what the second banana is modeled after, is technically a variant and a strain that is slightly different from the first banana that was originally the internationally shipped banana, aka Gros Michel or the Big Mike. So that could also be the case here. If you want to be a funny guy, comment this. I do like this comment because it just kind of reminds me, oh yeah, first banana. But I wouldn't say it's one that I enjoy seeing a lot because I see it a lot. And no matter how many times I explain it, the people who say it, they'll never know. They'll never know. So, first banana I'm putting into B tier. Popular banana meme. So this is just anytime someone comes onto the video and is like, I'm sure the banana man would love what I'm about to say today. Ooh, banana, or, oh, these are pretty good looking bananas, or anything of that nature, right? If it's a meme related to a banana, I'm going to tell you now, probably seen it, but I still like seeing these. I have no qualms with this. This one's fantastic. I wouldn't say I enjoyed as much as the fun fact, just because memes, they kind of die quickly. The nice thing about banana memes is that they're always tasty, at least to me. I'm probably just an addict, I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to put this into A tier. Still, excellent type of comment, just not as good as fun facts to me. Kermit the Frog. This one's evil. For some unknown reason, I don't know who started this trend. People call me Kermit the Frog. They're like, Azure, you sound just like Kermit. You sound just like him. If we were to dress you up in a green suit and you were to sing the Rainbow Connection, whatever, you're literally Kermit. You're literally okay. I mean, Kermit's cool, I guess, but he's not yellow. Can we come up with a yellow character instead that I sound like? That'd be great. I'm gonna put this into B tier. Nothing's wrong with it necessarily. Just stop calling me Kermit, please. I'm begging you. Next, get a job. This one is meant with malicious intent, usually. Just like, oh, this guy's a no-life. He makes videos about bananas and he rambles on in his room. Like, why doesn't he go get a job? Do you, like, first off, these people don't even spend enough time to learn the lore of what's going on. I have a job. I've had jobs. I pay for my own place. I pay bills. What else do you want from me? Do you want me to pull out the receipts? You want me to show you my bank account information? What do you want here? But realistically, these people aren't going to spend enough time to even get to know me. They're just, I'm going to say this because obviously I'm the internet funny guy. So, oops. So they say it, go on with their day, and I'm going to do just the same thing. So if you're commenting this, you're not even going to see this video. So I don't really care. Next, just eat the banana. This one is surprisingly common. People click on knowing full well there's a timestamp before you watch a video. They're like, oh, just eat the banana. Oh, you're talking too much. Why aren't you just eating the dang thing? Bananas are related to memories. Of course, some people just eat a banana and go about their day. But when you enjoy a banana, it becomes a part of an experience of your life, of the different connections you have. In TF2, right? There are several moments I can remember where a second banana saved me from one confrontation to the next. And it's so simple to think of something where it's like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I don't have a lot of memories with a banana, right? You could think this to yourself. I have a lot with bananas. But the fact that you remember what they are, the fact that you, as a person, may enjoy them, maybe not enjoy them, that's up to you. And to assume that the whole point, the whole premise, is to just eat the banana, you fail to see the point. There's a reason why people want a strange item for a silly computer game. It's because of memories. It's because of keeping track of things, right? I love statistics. I love seeing how far I've gone with something, right? The scattergun. I not too long ago got Hell's Own with it. I'm not good at the game, so it took a while. But you know what? I may not remember all those skills, but at least it's kind of like a journal. A very limited, but still understandable journal. So, that's why I think this is a pretty bad comment. It's pretty terrible. I keep grabbing the wrong thing. Just downright, you're misunderstanding what the point of getting the strange second banana is. Alright, so, next up, doing blank for blank. I actually kind of like these. These are similar to the banana meme, but the premise here is someone wants something. So it's like, oh, I want a strange dragon's fury. So I'm going to drink gasoline every day, or I'm going to eat a dragon fruit every day, something like that, right? And people comment these. I actually do like these because some of the ideas people come up with are downright outrageous. I think there was one ah, gosh, what was it? Someone was commenting about how they wanted to set something on fire every day. I think themselves, set themselves on fire every day. I love reading these. They're not usually the most creative, but sometimes they get a good chuckle out of me. I do appreciate these. I'm going to put this into A tier. It's great. It's great. Keep it up. Next, you're someone else with a mask. So what this is someone shows up, they see me with the mask on. They don't care about anything else. They're just like, mask detected. And they're like, ah, you're just like this person or that person. Most of the time, people equate me to evil people on the internet. There are some that are fine, I guess. I get it. That's what happens when you wear a mask. People can kind of just assume bad things about you. That's fine. I just don't want people to know my identity, because if that's found out, nothing changes. I'm gonna be honest, nothing would change. It would just be me and my ugly face sitting in front of you instead of, you know, this handsome, immaculate mask. Plus, I like masks. I've liked them for a very long time, and I thought, hey, you know what? If I'm gonna be doing this, I may as well wear a mask, because I could do pretty much anything in a mask. Okay, I'm not confined to like a 2D cartoon character with their arms crossed, right? I am a human being. I'm autonomous. I can go ahead and make whatever I dream of. And if all I have to do is wear a mask and some shades and a hat, great. I am more than happy to do that. That I think it's creative in a way that I can't express otherwise. Also, do you know how hard it is to try and convey emotion without showing your face? Try it out sometime. It's really fun. Or maybe don't try it out. So, I'm going to say these are like B tier for me. They're not... Most of them are not very nice. But, some of them are pretty funny. Mythical Poll! Oh, YouTube, thank you for downloading this wondrous thing onto my browser so I could witness it for myself. I never, like, 90% of the time, never see these people again. That's fine. I understand. This is just kind of like a wave for people. The guy eats the banana. The guy talks about banana stuff. But he talks too much. Or, I can't keep up with it. It's every day. I understand. I'm not saying this to be mean at all. I'm just saying it is like a fact. Mythical Poll is great. It's kind of like, oh, I guess YouTube is recommending these videos. And it's great not because I don't care about how many people necessarily see these videos. However, I do care about the fact that these videos are recommended, because if they get recommended enough, eventually a Valve employee might see it. That's what I'm banking on. I need them to see it. I need them to recognize that there's something missing in this game. And then if they are able to add the strangesecondbanana, we can start asking for more improvements to the game. Specifically right now, unmute free-to-plays. Please. I can't believe I can't believe they're muted. I was dumbfounded when I came back to TF2 after a break. Absolutely unbelievable. For a free game? Crazy. So, Mythical Poll is more just like, oh, YouTube's recommending the video, so now there's a better chance Valve might see one of these. Fantastic. Alright, I'm going to put this in A tier, not for the comment itself, but just what it represents. Now, it won't happen. It won't happen is a comment that is spread a lot. It's like, oh, they'll never add the strangesecondbanana. You're going to be doing this for the rest of the time, etc., etc. Anything like that is an it won't happen type of comment. I personally, these aren't really, not, I'm going to say depressing, but that's not quite the word I'm thinking of. They're meant to be like, oh, you should quit now. I just find them to be a good chuckle. Because it's like, oh, it won't happen. Well, guess I could eat bananas for the rest of the time then. I don't care. Bananas are good. Do you think I would have started this if I didn't like bananas? Huh? Do you think I would just stop because after 300 days, someone comes along and is like, Azure, the SDK came out. They're never gonna add it. It's over. It's over. You're never gonna see it again. There's no chance. They're never doing an update. Guess what? They're still doing updates to the game. They're still adding maps and cosmetics. So I'm going to keep asking for strangesecondbanana. So I think these are funny. But I'm going to put it into... I'm going to put them into B tier. The idea behind them isn't funny. But the way I interpret them is. Now, next up on the list. There's so many. Oh my gosh. These aren't even all of the different kinds of comments. I just took like some of the most common ones I see. These videos are bananas. Or, these videos are insane. Or, what the flip did I just watch? It's just like a question like, oh, this is kind of cuckoo, this is kind of crazy. Did you see all the pictures on this wall? Did you see all the pictures up there? Did you see he didn't make his blanket today when he woke up? Do you see what he has on his whiteboard? It's asking for your credit card details. That's dangerous. Well, these videos are bananas. I like these comments. Most of the time, people don't make a banana pun, which makes me sad. That is the only reason why I'm going to put it into B tier. Because if they made banana puns with all of these, this would be like S tier. This would be one of my favorites. But the fact, most of the time, it's just like, oh, this is weird. It's like, I guess. It's my life. Have you ever blank? These kind of go in line with recommendations, so I wouldn't say they are recommendations exactly. It's just questions of, have you ever tried this banana, or have you tried this product, or have you done this yet, or have you had peanut butter on the banana? And a lot of the time, 90% of the time, when people say this, I have done that thing. So, specifically, like, oh, have you tried peanut butter on banana? It's like episode 24, 34, something like that. Yes, I have. Have I ever had a hot banana? Yes, I have. Have I ever had a frozen banana? Yes, I have, etc., etc. It's stuff like that. And I do like these. In fact, I'm going to put an S tier because it gives me ideas in rare cases. And everyone has good intent. They're trying to get a gauge of where I am and what I have done so far. I very much like these. Next, Banana Man. This is just, oh, it's the Banana Man. These are most common when Azure Asteroid 3 shows up. Azure Asteroid 3 is the one that wears the full banana suit. They're obsessed. I remember I told them one time, do I have to make a video today? Do I have to eat the banana today? And they whipped me. They took out a long banana peel, and they hit me with it. So yes, we do have to eat them every day. If I didn't eat it, Azure Asteroid 3 would eat it. Azure will always eat a banana every single day, because Azure Asteroid 3, aka, Azure Asteroid 2.1, they will hit me, and I don't like it. I don't like it. So Banana Man's, this is like one of my most favorite types of comments to get, because I am the Banana Man. That's like a declaration. This is like the premier title to have as someone who likes bananas, to be recognized as the Banana Man, right? Some people say Tally Hall's Banana Man. Some people refer to me as like the more appropriate Wheezy. People associate Wheezy with bananas because he wears the potassium bonnet. I have not seen the man eat a banana. That's not really my business. But when people call me the Banana Man, it makes me feel great. In fact, it makes me feel so good. I'm putting this into potassium tier. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Next, clothing analysis. This is a very new type of comment that's shown up recently. And it's where someone tries or like just types out what I'm wearing, which is weird. it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just kind of like, I can't figure out why they're doing this. I think it's to see if I repeat a pattern. I know for a fact I have repeated patterns with the clothes I've worn, because admittedly, I'm not keeping track. I just kind of wear whatever I feel like that day, except for some rare circumstances. There are some cases where I wear something very specific. I did go through it just to make sure for the person who's doing this. I did go through and I checked I calculated every single possible combination. And using the product rule or something along those lines, I came up with 6,426 different combinations. So, have fun with that. If that's what you're looking for, have fun with that. Otherwise, I don't know why you're doing it. Maybe it's for the ARG. I don't think anyone's figured that out yet. I don't think people will figure that out until the next part. I don't know when that's coming out. So, don't ask me about that. Clothing analysis. It's so mysterious, I'm putting into S tier. I can't figure out what it's for. And it's so intriguing to me. I can't help it. I want to put it in like A tier, but I'm fixated on trying to figure out what it's for. Next, you should give up. This is extremely similar to like get a job or just eat the banana, right? However, you should give up is a direct declaration that, hey, you need to stop. You need to stop now because there's no point in doing this. This is most similar to it won't happen, but this is more so like a direct attack. I am not a fan of these, obviously, because instead of saying it's not going to happen and be like, oh, well, we should give up, right? It's over. It's like, you should give up. Your dreams are meaningless. I hate you, stuff like that. And it's like, well, they're funny, but I wouldn't say they have good intent. That's a C tier. Maybe if there was an F tier, this would be F tier. This is like the worst one. Next, we have on topic comment. Crazy how it's this far down. On topic comment is when I talk about something of any kind and someone leaves a comment like, oh, that's an excellent point you made, Azure. That's interesting. And then they leave some of their insight on it. Whether, oh, but while you were right in this aspect, you were wrong in this aspect. I love these comments because they give me additional viewpoints to think about. I love thinking. I know, very surprising for a guy who eats bananas on the internet. I love thinking. I love trying to figure things out. I love just speculating, right? Philosophy in and of itself is so interesting to me. Bananas in philosophy are another thing that we should probably talk about. But when I see these comments, I'm like, dang, that's remarkable. I'm so glad I was able to either make someone think about a situation or get some additional insight. This is potassium tier. No doubt, potassium tier. This is the final one I wrote down. Again, if I missed any, please let me know. I'll probably add to this list. This is poisoning. So if someone says potassium poisoning, if someone says radiation poisoning, etc., I really like these comments because I understand the intent. It's just to be a silly little goober. Sometimes there's some variation with them, and sometimes it's just a new face saying, hey, you're going to get radiation poisoning. My favorite ones are when someone is like, Azure, I mean this out of the goodness of my heart. If you keep eating bananas every day, you're going to die from radiation poisoning. You're going to die. You got to stop. You got to go to the hospital now, man. It's over. I love those because if you do research, if you look into it, the only way I'd be able to die from radiation poisoning is if I ate millions of bananas. Okay? I don't think that I can eat that many. I love bananas, but that's too many. And then potassium poisoning, hyperleukemia. Much more likely, right? Probably said it wrong. I probably said the wrong thing now that I think about it. But potassium poisoning, much more likely. That'd be like if I ate 16 to 20 bananas in one day. Maybe repeated multiple times. I haven't eaten that many bananas in a day. But I do know I originally had the idea for episode 200. By the way, that one is like 12 hours long. I wouldn't watch it. It's just me reading all the comments and giving feedback. A bit more directed than this is, but nonetheless, very, very long. The original idea was on day 200, or even Banana Day. I was thinking about doing it for National Banana Day. I was going to go and eat a banana for every hour. But I don't want to die, so it's still on my mind, I'll be honest. Anyways, potassium poisoning, radiation poisoning, etc. Fantastic, I love these. I'm going to put an S tier. Only reason why is because the misinformation, while very funny to me, is still misinformation and not good for other people that may want to eat bananas. They may be scared because, if I eat bananas every day, I'll turn into an elephant. I don't want that. I want to turn into a Spider-Man. No, you're okay. You're fine. So that's all of the ones I wrote down. I'm obviously missing a lot. I've said this like how many times? 4 times in this video. But that is what we have here. So these are the comments. Let me just expand that for you. Like Donkey Kong expands his banana horde. There you go. Now then, let's eat a banana. Wow. That's a lot of yapping. That's like 27 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's over. I'll tell you what's over. This banana not being eaten. It's time. What's funny is that the whole time I was talking through about those comments, this bad boy was just getting riper. Yeah, that's right. I was waiting for this. The peak ripeness for today. Yeah, these are pretty good bananas. Well, potassium people, that's it. There's nothing else. Challenge for you today. Don't leave a comment. If you do leave a comment, just put banana peel, like the word banana peel in it. I don't think you want to do that. I think you just want to eat a banana instead, don't you? Yeah. I want another banana today. I'm not gonna lie. I could eat another 3. Probably. Well, anyways, talk to you later. Bye-bye.